both. One to declare you be born again, and the other to give you power over all the works of the enemy. But here, you may ask, well, why don't they believe? Well, the part of the reason why, and I have to go back a little further with this, is this: in this church age, if we look how Acts of Apostles, now in the Bible, there are only 2 books in the New Testament that have not been fulfilled. Acts of Apostles, which means the deeds and the acts the apostles did, and Revelations. Acts of Apostles deals in detail with the deeds and works of apostles. Don't you know from Pentecost? Now, some of you're getting ready to see you start Bible college. One of the things you need to learn to take you up in Bible college along with GB1, you need to study the New Testament church. Because in the New Testament church, it talked about the 7 different church periods in church history. One of them was the apostolic church. And after that, why was the apostolic church? Because it was so key. Because that was the birth. When Peter came down from the upper room in Acts chapter 2 and talk about the Holy Ghost, that was the birth of the apostolic church. The experience of receiving the baptism of the Holy Ghost. Now from the apostolic church, you go down due time. After that was the persecuted church, where when the gospel started really going abroad, we'll find that in Rome, out of all the Roman emperors, you had Constantine was the only one that had given his life to God. And he was a Christian undercover, history says. But you'll find Nero, you'll find also Julius, Augustus, and Tiberius Caesar, even the one Caligula, who was a pervert, who they were against God. And at a certain point, if you read in history, that when Jesus had bid Israel, Jerusalem has a mother hen gather a chick, so I've gathered you unto myself. You'll find that one King Nero had burnt down Rome and blamed the Christian church for it. So they came and destroyed Jerusalem later. But if you read again, it was so much turmoil at a certain point, a period in church history,